In this video, we're going to pick up right where we left off in the last video. We've worked these three probability statements about drawing without replacement, and these final two problems we're drawing with replacement. So the idea now is that I take a calculator out, I look at it, I find out which calculator I got, and then I put it back in, and I mix them up, and then I take the next draw randomly. Well, what that means is every time I start with, I'm selecting from this pile of calculators, that all 78 are in the selection and they're all mixed up again. So let's look at number 4. What's the probability that on 3 draws with replacement, I put the calculators back in after I select one, that we get 3 TI-36 calculators? So 36, and then another 36, and then another 36. Because I'm doing this with replacement, these are disjoint events. One does not affect the other. Every time I select, I have 78 total calculators, 21 of which are TI-36s. So on the first draw, the probability of a 36 is 21 out of 78. On the second draw, I see the same probability. And on the third draw, I see the same probability. Which tells me I could have just raised 21 out of 78 to the third power. Which gives me a probability of about 0.020 when I round. In my calculator, if I want to do this in one calculation, I type 21 out of 78 raised to the third. I could also have 21 out of 78, hit enter, and then raise that to the third power, and the calculator will do the same calculation. With this idea of exponentiation, number 5 is a little easier than it might seem at first. What is the probability that on 7 draws with replacement that you get only good calculators? So I'm taking 7 draws because I'm doing it with replacement. Every time I go in, I have the same probability of getting a good calculator. I know there's 78 total. I just need to know how many are good. 24 plus 16 plus 5 is 45. Easy for me to do. 24 plus 16 plus 5 is 45. I need to raise that to the 7th. 45 out of 78 to the 7th power. About 0.21. Or I could say 45 out of 78, enter to the 7th power. And I get the same calculation. So there we have it. That's how we can handle those with replacement problems.